Hey guys, I want to do something a little bit different this week on MCrider. I want to talk to you about surviving on a motorcycle in the cold weather. Most of you guys probably already know about dressing in layers on a motorcycle. And layers can be effective, but there are some disadvantages to dressing in layers.
I can't put my arms down!
Not only can it be bulky to wear multiple layers when riding on a motorcycle, but there's also no way to regulate your temperature. So this week I want to talk to you about adding some heated gear to your riding apparel for the winter. I'll show you mine, I'll show you how I've got it set up, how it works, and I'll provide you some links if you'd like to purchase some as well. Cold weather's finally hit North Texas. We got a little bit of a cold spell going on. In fact, got down in the mid-20s last night, which is kind of cold this time of year for North Texas. But I still ride throughout the year. About the only thing that keeps me off a bike is if it's icy, if there's been a really hard freeze the night before, I'll think twice about riding it the next morning. Well, let me show you my setup. I've been riding with this jacket liner, this Powerlit jacket liner now for I think about 4 seasons. So this goes under, usually my Touratech jacket is what I wear in the wintertime. And this Powerlit heated liner goes underneath there. And it's got a cord here that comes out of the bottom of the jacket liner. And the way that I wired mine up on the Tenere is the battery is actually over here under this panel. So I ran the cord underneath the tank and then under the portion of the seat, and it comes out right here. So I take that bottom plug from the Powerlit, it plugs into there, put the Tourmaster jacket over the top of it, and then it's also got the wiring that comes out the sleeve that plugs into my heated gloves. And this is the second year that I've used these heated gloves. These are from California Heat. I got these at the International Motorcycle Show last year. Got a nice big gauntlet on them. Warm gloves to begin with, even if you don't have them heated. But once you get the heat going to them, they really keep your hands nice and warm. So that combination of the jacket liner, gloves, a nice winter jacket over the top really keeps me warm. And the way that Powerlit, the thermostat works, some bikes have inline thermostat control. But when Powerlit sent these to me, they sent me this wireless controller. What I did was I just velcroed this to the back right here of the brake reservoir, and I've got individual controls for the heat. This is for the jacket liner, this is for the glove liners, so I can control the thermostat on those individually. So that's kind of nice. If my hands get cold, I can turn this one up a little more. And full blast on that thing, it gets really hot. So I'm usually, even in the colder temperatures, I'm keeping that somewhere down around 3/4 of the way. Rarely ever get that up to full power. So that's heated jacket liner, heated gloves, plugged into the bike. That'll make a world of difference in your winter riding. And then the other thing that I've got, here's my newer helmet up here, and you can see this. You see this line going around here right here on the visor. That's actually called a pinlock. So it's a piece of plastic with this sealed gasket that goes inside your visor, and it goes on this, hooks into this channel over here, fits flush against the visor, and then hooks into this channel over here, and that creates essentially a double pane effect, or like a double pane glass that keeps your helmet from fogging up. So those things really work. If you've ridden with the full face helmet in any cold weather at all, you know how frustrating it can be with your visor fogging up. In fact, without a pin lock, you're constantly having to crack it to get rid of the fogging, close it down to get rid of the cold, and it's that constant back and forth. But I can seal this one down, get out in cold weather, and my visor never fogs up. The internal visor is still going to fog up because it's not a part of the pinlock. You know, it's a separate shield inside there. That tinted drop down visor is still going to fog up on you, but you can ride with this closed, keep all that wind out, and it's not going to fog up on you at all. So I just thought I would give you guys some tips and some ideas on what I use for my winter riding. And I can honestly, I've ridden with this gear in the teens before, but it starts getting a little bit cool then. I'll add some long johns or some thermals underneath my jeans, and that helps a lot. But they've got this heated gear that you can plug it all the way in down through pant liners, liners for your boots as well to help keep your feet warm, you know, so you can go all out. But I've found that just that jacket liner, combination of that and the gloves, if I can keep the core of my body warm, then my legs and feet don't really bother me that much. Occasionally I'll put a neck gaiter on as well, so it fills up some of that area where the jacket doesn't cover and keeps that cold wind off my face that comes up underneath the full face helmet. In Texas, there's usually a few weeks out of the year that gets cold enough where I can't really ride, but the rest of the time I can ride, and I stay pretty comfortable with this setup. So I thought I'd share with you guys something a little bit different this week. Not a specific riding tip, but you know, how I get through the winter, because I know a lot of you guys are dealing with that right now as well. So until next week, guys, we'll see you on the road.